sad to say, but like a lot of adults and a lot of like young people aren't like really like educated about what they should be doing with their
financial literacy, financial independence, passive income. Like literally, that was what my video was about yesterday.
Right, you don't know what you don't know. So.
Yeah,
100%.
and once you like know about it, it like very beneficial, and you'll realize a lot of like the things that people are doing wrong.
Oh yeah,
and reasons why a lot of people aren't able to get ahead in life because they're not as
educated. They just don't know, and it's not even their fault.
Yeah, it's
either.
really not their fault.
No, not at
like,
all. But
school doesn't teach it.
No,
exactly. And that's what most people are like. Their parents push them to do is go straight into school, and even some parents aren't teaching.
They don't even know themselves.
And sure, like once you find yourself putting these practices into place, you might not see the results right away, but give it time, right?
Exactly.
Nothing comes overnight.
100%. So. Yeah, like. Patience is insanely important.
It's like one of the biggest, like, you know, you need that,
and
especially in this like day and age, right? You need that. So.
And mindset. Mindset's a very big thing.
I literally, I went on live in the morning today, and a guy asked, "What do you think about mindset?" Like that question, like I literally spent maybe like 5 or 8 minutes answering that question.
No, that's the biggest.
It's so important, and people don't really like take it in.
Yeah, because.
Like, it's like, you have your body, right? But your mind is what controls everything.
No, 100%. Like, mindset is so key.
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Like, again, back to my point. Right? Like, mindset is what controls you with every day. Like, literally 100%. Everything you do, it comes back to your mindset,
move
right?
In a bit more.
Okay. Yeah, so without a proper mindset, I don't know, you're not going to go that far, right?
Mindset's so important. Like, we literally preach this so often, like as opposed to business stuff, like learning how to invest in the stock market or whatever, mindset's more important. And if you don't have mindset nailed down, you're not going to have anything.
Yeah, like perfect point. Like honestly, if you're going to invest, like if you want to start with your mindset.
Yeah.
Start with your mindset.
Exactly.
Books, I don't know, like even
books, meditations.
Like I myself just went through, you know, a little rough patch, but I like you guys helped me realize it's all about mindset.
I literally said too, like the people that you're around and your environment has such a huge factor to your mindset. It's insane.
Unbelievably,
it's
like
crazy.
You might not think it, but it does, and that's the
100%,
thing, right?
100%.
Like,
it's scary too. Like it doesn't like you wouldn't expect it.
No,
it's not something that you think
like,
is like that would happen.
Yeah,
it just happens.
It just happens, right?
It's crazy.
Some like I don't know. Sometimes there's no way of
knowing what's gonna happen.
And then
exactly, that's why like it's insane. Like you literally can't do anything without a good mindset.
Yep.
Like no matter what that is.
Yes. No matter how strong, anything like that, anything body wise, physical, anything comes back to your mindset.
Because your mind controls everything.
Yeah. So like, I think something that I recently learned on like a Sam Ovens course is. You can either be a slave to your mind or have your mind be your slave.
Yep.
Boom, I love that.
And like, it's insane because like sometimes like people are a slave to their mind. Like their mind controls them. Like if you say, for example, you're running a marathon, you get tired, your mind tells you to stop, blah, blah, blah. Or if you have a good, strong mindset, you tell your mind, no, shut up. We're doing this now. And if you can get that switch on, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's scary. It's like, and again, I know I always say this on Instagram, but like, I literally study Kawhi Leonard not for his basketball skills, but his mindset.
Yeah.
If you see his laser focus,
it's insane.
It's scary.
And if you want to talk about someone with a crazy type of mindset, he definitely controls his brain, which is Elon Musk.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's insane.
Like, don't even like if people that follow me on Instagram, they already know. Like Elon Musk is insane. Do you know how much he goes through on a day to day?
I don't think anxiety, depression. That's not even.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Here's another point I make. I don't know if you guys kind of are the same with this, but like your mind automatically goes to the most negative thoughts.
Yeah. So exactly.
Like if I was Elon Musk, oh my god, right?
You know
how
much time media just like destroys him.
That's what I mean, right? And no matter what, like I don't know if everyone's the same, but in my opinion, like the first thought is negative. It's easier to think negative than positive, right?
Your thoughts turn into beliefs, and then your beliefs turn into reality.
Yeah.
That's the cycle it goes through, and once you get on that negative cycle, you're done for.
It's a downward spiral, right?
That's why it's also important to speak things into existence, because
Oh
when you're
my gosh,
constantly
yes.
thinking about negative things,
It's
that's
gonna
going to
happen.
portray into your
That's
life.
literally how it goes. Yeah.
Exactly. And when you have the mindset that like you're going to be successful, you're going to do something with your
Oh
life,
my
like,
gosh, yeah.
that you'll show in your life. And that's why it's
100%.
important to speak things into existence.
Another good like exercise or practice is like every morning when you wake up, go whatever in the mirror, shower,
Affirmations?
whatever it is. Yeah, just say today's gonna be a great day. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill today, right?
Yeah.
Say positive thoughts instead of oh fuck today. You know, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
long day. No, none of that.
Like
So
I
positive,
personally,
right?
I don't even do that, but sometimes when I do see that there's like some type of like
Yeah, no,
benefit from. Like,
I
it's
recently
insane.
just started doing it too,
Yeah.
right? But
And, like,
I do notice it too.
100%.
So.
Same with meditating, bro. Like I used to think
Yeah.
that meditating was so stupid and like, oh, this isn't like what? Like I'm just gonna sit here, close my eyes and whatever. But like when I first did it, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and when you see the
Crazy.
actual effects of it,
Results. Yeah.
like it just changes everything. You're like, holy, right? Like,
100%. It's crazy. Like literally, I literally say this so often. Mindset is more important. Like you see, like, you look at the greatest people out there, athletes, entrepreneurs, anyone. The people that are doing the best, it's because of their mindset.
Yep.
It's not because of skills.
No way
Think
around
about
that.
imagine playing for the Raptors right now, and think about like what they're going through in their head. Like imagine walking out and knowing that like millions of people are watching you play,
100%.
and you have to have that focus to not even let any of that affect you and continue to
100%.
play at like your peak best. Or,
Like imagine playing a playoff game away.
I don't like.
Like
And taking the
it's insane.
dub twice. Come on. That's the
Raps
Raptors.
Nation be the
You
North.
don't like. Like
It's
thinking about it,
crazy,
like, you
it's
don't realize
scary.
how much. Yeah, like it is scary. Like
It's
what it
scary.
takes to actually be able to
Just-
do that is insane.
Like first of all, like imagine like some performers find it difficult to
Oh,
perform
my
on stage when people
goodness.
enjoy their stuff.
Yeah. like-
Imagine going away and the crowd just wants you to die.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Like they're just booing all the time you touch the ball. Like it's insane. Like that's what I
Like-
mean. Kawhi Leonard, like it's crazy.
yeah.
Like
And
it's
if you
cra-
can,
scary.
if you learn early on, which we're all going through right now, at least
Exactly.
within this
Everyone's
room of
learning.
us.
Like I think everyone's all constantly learning
Yeah,
too.
and again, that's another key point. Consistently learn. Don't ever get comfortable.
Oh
Right?
Yeah.
my god.
That's
That-
a
say that
big
again. Hold on.
issue.
Say that
Yeah.
again. Say that
Don't
again.
ever get comfortable.
Oh my god.
That is something
Ever.
very, very important.
Oh
Getting
my
comfortable,
God.
because once you're comfortable, that it also affects your mindset,
Yeah.
and you'll
That's
be stuck.
when shit happens.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's when you go through like a phase or
Yeah.
something, right?
No,
Yeah.
'Cause when you
easily,
get comfortable,
100%.
you're like, okay, whatever.
And
Yeah.
I'm even a victim of it. I can.
Oh,
bro,
I'm sure we all
everyone
are,
is.
yeah.
Everyone is.
No,
Everyone
no one's
is.
perfect,
Yeah.
right? No
Like
one's just,
that's why I also like I practiced cold showers. Like I think for like a month maybe I did like cold showers like maybe every third day.
it's discipline. Right?
And like there's so much things that you can do that can help you with your mindset that one, people don't know about, two, people don't think works, three, people feel like they don't need.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
true.
God.
And
They
it
don't need-
doesn't, and like once you hit that thing where like you have that phase and you go through something, that's when you're like, holy shit, like flight or fight reaction, like that's when shit really matters.
Oh
Yeah, and
my
I'm
God.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was a little bit younger, I used to think like anxiety and depression things were just like made
not
up. in
real.
people-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to think it's made up in people's head. But like when you get older and you start to experience life and actually experience things, you start to
Yeah.
realize like holy shit,
Life-
like
Yeah.
these
Sometimes
things
life
are-
hits you like,
like
a
your
yeah.
mind
brick.
is actually like your mind can destroy you in
This-
a way.
Yeah.
The scary part is though, like there's so many people that haven't even experienced this and don't experience it until they're like 25,
Yeah.
28.
Going through like some
And, like-
midlife crisis.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, and, like,
they're
when-
like, oh,
Oh
like,
man. And when you're that age, like shit is real. Like
Yeah,
oh my,
exactly.
you don't
I
have
could not
time.
imagine
Like
being
if
that
you're like
age.
16 and you go through this, like you have time. You don't have any
Yeah, it's
obligations,
just-
responsibilities.
Yeah.
You can really focus on yourself. That's why like when people like lose family members at a young age, in the future they're strong.
Yeah.
Kawhi, okay, for example, Kawhi Leonard lost his dad working at a car
Yeah,
wash.
that's
and,
facts.
There we
like,
go.
Now he's one of the best. He is probably the best basketball player right now. And
Yeah, and it's not because of his basketball skills,
Yeah.
100%. A lot of it is his mindset.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of it is mindset.
Scary,
and It's just crazy to think about, especially losing someone that young. And
100%.
Yeah.
I think what's it called? Stefan Arnio has a book that I actually ordered recently called "Hard Times Create Strong Men."
Oh, you're telling me that?
Yeah, like he literally, and that's true. Hard times create strong men and women. Like it literally makes sense. Look at soldiers. Like you talk to veterans, and like they're so chill. They don't care about anything because they've been in the trenches. They've done
Yeah,
shit.
they've seen everything.
They've seen everything, man. Like they don't really care about stuff like freaking like a bad thing that happens. They don't care. They don't give two shits.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And like recently I read a book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. That book's insane.
Yeah, and it's important not to sweat the small stuff.
Exactly. That's literally the title right there. That sentence has
Just
so much
sums
meaning.
everything
Yeah,
up.
Literally, don't sweat the small stuff. It's so insane because, again, like, people don't understand how important mindset is until something happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it's like you don't like. Also, again, back with like you don't know what you don't know. So like.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're not like. When you don't have like the option to like think about those type of things, it's like
You don't care about it.
yeah, you don't care about it.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
once
why would you?
Exactly, and once it affects you, it's like you don't know what to do, and you're just like,
And
stuck.
then it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, because then you feel like you've been living your whole life wrong.
Yeah.
You feel like you don't know what's happening because you thought you were already at like this level.
Yeah.
And then when something happens and you're down at this level, you're like, what? I thought
Yeah,
I
you
was up
have
over
to-
here.
yeah.
How do I get back? Because you thought
Yeah.
everything was normal up here.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so
And
true.
then
It's
you start to just
insane.
like lower your expectations of life, and then
Oh my gosh, yeah.
overall ruin your like
Your
goal.
standards get set down so low too.
Yeah.
When you get in that cycle, like again, it's a vicious cycle, and
But
it's
it's
hard
so
to
important.
get out.
It's so
Right,
important
everyone.
to go through it. Yeah.
I'm sure almost everyone goes through that at
At least
least once,
once.
right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, I'd rather go through it a bit younger, but
Exactly.
right, I don't know.
It's scary. Like, I mean, I'm glad too that like now that mental health and mindset is a bit more normalized.
Open and whatnot, yeah.
Because it just provides more people to kind of talk
Yeah,
about and share
'cause-
experiences
yeah.
and whatnot.
I
It's
know back
crazy.
in the day, like even in elementary
10
school,
years
even
ago,
even
like
elementary
20 years
school, they
ago.
had a lot of mental health things, but they're
No one-
like
yeah.
no one talked about it. No one was like
Yeah.
open. Like they all thought it was still bad, like a disease or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not. You
And
know,
like,
like
I think what's also important is like there's a difference between being depressed and being sad.
Yes.
And there's a difference between being nervous and being anxious.
that's
Yeah.
a big
Like
one. Big,
I feel
big
like
one.
nowadays a lot of people like they get nerves and they go, "Oh, I have anxiety."
Anxiety, yeah, they
Like,
just claim
no,
that.
like relax, you're just nervous. Like
everyone
people
gets
don't-
nervous.
Yeah, we're humans. Like
Yeah.
we have emotions for a reason. Another thing is like you have to be sad if you want to be happy because think about it. Nolan, how do you know what happy is?
Exactly.
You don't until you experience sadness. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how do you know what's hot? You don't know until you know what's cold.
Yeah, exactly.
You literally need to know the opposite. Like that's exactly how humans understand what something feels like or what something is
Yeah.
because of the opposite. Like you're not going to know what cold is without hot.
Yep.
You're not going to know what happy is without sad. That's just how it works.
Yep.
Like that's why it's so important to have the top of the top and the bottom of the bottom because then with the bottom of the bottom you can understand how to be at the top and
Yeah,
consistently
exactly.
be
And
there.
Yeah, play
That's-
off your experience.
That's why a lot of like rich people or a lot of successful people come from the bottom, and because they've
Oh,
experienced,
yes.
they went through a lot of.
Oh,
real
say that
life.
again. Say that again.
A lot of successful people or rich people started at the bottom, and
Yes,
that's because
yes,
they
yes,
had those
yes.
experiences that shaped them as a human being.
I've also
Yes.
I've
And-
also realized too, like this plays into it, like people who are born into like they're already
Trust
pretty
fund
blessed.
babies,
They're already
yeah.
blessed. Like they don't
Yeah.
feel the need
Yeah.
to. Do
They have
shit, right?
they
Like,
lack hustle, they
Yeah.
lack ambition because they've been spoon fed everything.
Yeah.
Like, at 16 they get a
It's
Ferrari.
like like don't get me wrong.
That'd be the life
Like,
to live,
my-
but no,
Like
It's
everyone's
not 'cause-
goal is to be financially secure and when they're parents and but
Yeah.
you got to make your kids still work for it in my opinion.
100%.
Right?
No,
Like,
100%.
You could be as rich as rich can get, but
Yeah,
at
like, I
least
think-
make your kids sure you get them
Oh,
blessed
yeah.
up,
'Cause-
but make them work
yeah,
for
when
it.
you
like,
do that, you create a monster in that at some point because like that kid's
Yeah.
gonna be like
Baby.
when he,
yeah,
baby,
they won't be able to
like,
do
for
it.
their whole life.
when
Like,
they're 40 years old, they're gonna
Yeah.
be stuck not knowing how to make the money on their own.
100%.
They're gonna be just.
I think Shaquille O'Neal said in an interview with Jimmy Fallon, he said that none of his kids are on his will until they get him like 2 university
see, that
degrees.
is crazy. Wow.
So like imagine how
I
much
didn't know
money
that.
Shaq has.
yeah, that's
decent
crazy.
amount, yeah.
Like holy shit! And none
Yeah.
of his kids are on his will yet until they bring him a degree. The only thing I disagree though is what if one of his kids are like an entrepreneur?
Yeah, no, that's
that
kinda,
is
yeah.
That's kind of like
But-
making them do the tradition. Like you
Yeah,
have to
but I mean,
school.
obviously
But
there's probably, like, leeway
I
or
get the
whatever.
moral.
yeah,
of
the
what
moral,
you're
the
saying,
moral
right?
of it is very good.
Like
Yeah.
make your like if you're insanely rich, make your kids work hard and have them understand what money is. Like Gary Vee talks about this too. Like trust fund babies and people that are just born into it, they don't make it far because they've been given everything. Like literally like those memes where like people eat like lasagna on like their iPads and like all that stupid stuff, right? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, unless you're just the 1 out of a million that's just blessed with the perfect life all throughout their entire life. Like
Yeah, and again,
Like
you don't even
Justin
want to be
Bieber.
yeah,
there.
you don't want to be
Not
don't
just
wanna
you
be
just
that.
blew up
because
and
your
rich,
life's just
like-
so like uneventful. It's so boring.
Oh
you don't-
yes, you don't
You probably
like,
don't even have friends.
there's no
that
purpose.
Truly,
There's
like,
no purpose. Yeah.
Exactly, no purpose.
The journey is half the battle, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Getting there is half the fun, right?
Trusting, like, for me, and I think for everyone too, like, since as we're documenting our journey, like, we meet so many people like Gord, like, I meet Austin and whatever, like, we see their journey from 0 to like 100.
Yep.
Like
And
0
then-
to 1 even.
Yeah, and then when we meet them, then it's a whole new, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly,
connection building.
exactly.
I don't know. I love in the industry we're in, you just get to build so many connections.
Oh,
and
man,
you're always
yeah.
social, right? So that's the
man.
best part.
It's amazing. Yeah, no, this live really just took off.
Oh, honestly,
That was
honestly.
powerful.
Yeah, that was very
That's
good.
good. You
That
got to
was very
save
good.
that one, eh?
That was very powerful. Holy
I'm
shit.
glad
And
we
it's
did it.
recorded too.